Hey guys, welcome back. Looks like Champ Select started again. Going into this game 3, TSM's using another comfort pick. We're seeing a Rammus, Tarek, and Leona lock in. So lots of CC here. I'm really anxious to see kind of where the blue team is going with this. And then, of course, you know, we have our Akali, our Xin, our Orianna, our Urgot. So
very
unconventional picks, to say the least.
Very odd.
Yeah.
It looks like they're all getting teleport and smite.
I like where this is going. They're like, well, if we're gonna do what we can to mess with you and see if it works. This is like old school season like 1 Dignitas strats, where they would like 5-man push a lane to tower and just like out of nowhere win, and you're like, I can't believe that worked, but I'm not mad.
Yeah, it looks like
okay, all right, so
good old-fashioned troll session.
I'll take the troll sesh.
That's what I'm all about, man.
So who's mid here? Who's mid on blue? I was thinking Lee Sin. Lee Sin could be mid, but he has smite. So Tarek top, like maybe Leo
Leona.
mid. Oh my gosh, I hope Leo's mid. That would make my day. Yeah, yeah, Rammus top. Yeah, Tarek. Yeah, so it looks like Leo's mid. I respect that. I like what they're doing here. That's good. And then we have.
You might see a lot of roaming.
Might.
Just a lot of roaming from both teams.
Everyone's taking cleanse. That is a good choice. Like, what do you stun, taunt, knock up? Like, that's terrifying.
Yeah, you put the ball on Akali or Master Yi, and then you just like I don't know.
And put the ball, the delivery system, speed him up.
This looks like a fun game.
This is a fun game.
Yeah, like they say that about League of Legends when they first start, but then once they hit 30 and then start playing ranked, it's like completely opposite.
I like the fact that these teams are trying to have a good time, though. You know, it's always important to see guys. You know, especially in the best 3 out of 5. You know, if there's a strong leader the first 2 games, you know, at least taking the 3rd game, you know, with a little more fun. You know, it's always good to see that.
I wonder if they're gonna ARAM this.
Oh, that would be fun. Maybe that's why we're seeing the Urgot and the Xin.
Yep.
I mean, Zillion and Urgot could be a thing, maybe. I mean, they both have exhaust, you know, and cleanse. I'm down. I'm in it to win it. I mean, is Akali top like a pick that's seen?
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out, right? I mean, again, this could be a comfort pick that's, you know, made for the Rammus. So, but that wasn't insta-lock, you know, I'm going to do me and peace, right? So it's, I'm excited to see how this goes. I mean, the other games have been pretty even, you know, at least at the start. And, you know, it's, you know, we got a Graves, Trundle, Fiora. I guess Trundle really, you know, shook him. And, you know, the Jhin and Nautilus and Cog are banned. So we're seeing some nice target bans coming in from both teams here.
Yeah, I just see a lot better teamwork from
Well, it's my understanding that By Felicia is a team that's been around together for quite some time. Or I'm sorry, By Felicia is a couple of friends that picked up to compete today, and then Good Kappa has actually won a few events at the cave in the past as well. So it's certainly not the first time that they've played together, and it might be the first time that a lot of players from By Felicia have played for together in the past as well. So it's you know, we see the dynamic here, and it's really, you know, interesting to see the difference. You know what I mean?
Yep. I like seeing the local clans going at it.
Lots of friend requests. Everybody wants to be a friend of the cave, I guess, going into there.
Friend of Achilles.
Yeah, actually, Achilles, you know, our you know, local stream guru and one of the owners of the cave is actually the inventor of AP Shaco. So love him or hate him, he does have a claim to fame. Unfortunately, He had to head out earlier today, but always a very skilled player. And it's always anxious to hear his interpretation of the meta and the current game as well. Scotty, you were extremely high ranked for quite some time, correct?
I mean, I just hit Diamond like 2 seasons ago. It's like nothing really to brag about these days.
These days, you make what the top 1%. That's Diamond, right? It's no big deal.
I was right below Plat in Season 1, which was a pretty big deal.
Oh, that was a big deal. I mean, back then, you know, it was every other game was against a pro. Because the pool was so much smaller, you know. It's interesting. People don't realize how much different League of Legends was back in the day. You know, it was everybody at, you know, the higher ranks really knew each other. That's why when people were like, oh, Dyrus, it was like, that was that teleport revive Karthus guy, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that was like Diamond was only like the top like
Scotty,
200 players.
What's the word on the overlay here? Right on, right on.
I just forgot to change the scene.
No worries, my man. Yeah, so it looks like we're... Oh, beautiful. By the way, best Lee Sin skin, no doubt. And Tarek skin, for that matter. You have gems. Zillion doing a little bit of scouting.
Outrageous.
The most outrageous. And, yeah, I mean, is Zillion Urgot a lane? I'm anxious. I mean, maybe this is like their secret tech that they've been holding out. Oh, man, we got... a little bit of showboat in there from Refractometer. And he was playing mid before, right? So did they do some role swapping as well?
Looks like they're going to troll them to death or something.
Oh, what silver skin is that?
Executed.
All right, bet. Well, I'm down. That's why teleport when you can just die, right? Scotty, does that actually impact the game?
No, like they weren't in XP range.
Wow. Well, great play from Sivir. When you want to go, you got to go, right? AP Leo here going in against this Orianna. Orianna getting a little bit of harass, and it looks like Tarek and Sivir are going to help out this Lee Sin with that initial clear, as well as Akali helping out Yi in the top lane as well. But again, still pretty even. You know, Rammus, you know, just kind of hanging out. I'm anxious to see how that goes as well. I mean, I could see Rammus doing well against Akali, just because they can trade well, but really started from the Tarek going in, going to get him some harass, and I mean, there's you know, quite a bit of movement going in on the map here as well. Lee Sin clearing his red. And interestingly enough, Yi is actually opting to go straight to his wolves instead of taking his red as well. Oh, and then we're actually going to see a stun here and an E from Leo as well. Saberwolf doing work against this Orianna, and a little bit of damage as well here, you know. Lots of trading going on, you know. I think these players are really doing everything they can. Oh, and there's the stun. We're going to look for a Q from the Lee Sin. Going to get the Q, and there's first blood going to Lee Sin. That was very nicely executed. Very, very nicely executed. You know, this is not the first time. You know, you can definitely sell Refractometer. That's a comfort pick. You know, Lee Sin's one of those characters that the more you play him, you know, there's always something new to learn. So that was just, you know, very good. And then you have Akali here getting taunted by this Rammus, but, you know, waiting for that proc to go, but pretty low. You know, this is kind of a dangerous situation. You know, Akali opting for the Hearthstone, and this could be it. Oh my gosh! You know, Akali waited, got out that summoner. There's two flashes here, and lots of harass going down bot lane as well. Sivir Tarek, how does that do against Urgot?
She could spell shield the poison cans, and I don't know, these are just very bizarre lanes.
I think bizarre is a good word for this, but you know, again, we just saw a gank successful with Leo and Lee Sin. So
yeah, I feel like Lee Sin's gonna be coming mid a lot.
yeah, I mean that's just so strong. I mean you have a root basically with Leo's E, then her Q stun, then her ult stun. It's just gonna be a really bad time for Orianna going in, and then Lee Sin's back, like you said, Scotty. Oh, beautiful. Got the Q out. Not a lot of damage, but 10% will add up, after some time. And I mean, to be honest, as unconventional as these picks are and as wonky, and, there's still definitely, damage to be done. And I like how Tarek walked into his own creeps to kind of prevent the pushing as well. So he's going to get the stun out there. Sivir no Q follow-up from just utilizing it earlier. And then Tarek's going to walk away. So a lot of harass coming out from this bot lane between the Urgot and the Zilean. And, yeah, I mean, Leo basically as well. But she's doing her best to stay kind of relevant to the Orianna. Now, Ori's got 32 CS and Leo's only got 20. But Leo does have that nice assist as well. And actually, CS is pretty even between Urgot and Sivir as well. So no one's doing, going too crazy. The only real difference is this mid, but again, even with that assist, that really helps as well.
Yeah, I feel like it'll be really decided once they get to the team fights. These lanes are pretty
unique.
Yeah, it's anyone's game still.
Yeah, how does these are really interesting comps. Like I really want to see how this goes and ends up this tournament because going into the third round here for this one match, it's wild to see. We have Lee Sin here in the jungle. They see the Yi, Ori pushing Leo to tower, but still not a lot of ganks coming out. I mean, Yi's doing what he does, which is just farm up. And Lee Sin's getting his ganks out. So everyone's doing their jobs right now, and again, it's still pretty even, 8.4 to 8.7. So, as you said, Scott, it's still anyone's game. I'd like to see a little more harass from Urgot, though. I mean, Zilean has pro really warded, so it's not like they can't push up. Lee Sin getting that Q in, and, oh, wow.
Oh, he misses the flash.
And he misses the flash. Even Insect misses flashes sometimes, guys. So, oh my gosh. It's one of those times as a player. Like, what do you, like, definitely could have been second blood, but, you do what you can. Or in Lee Sin's words, we do what we must. Oh, missing the E from the Leo. And Ori playing pretty passively as well. It just looks like she's farming up.
Yeah.
Ori's got that tier. And Leo's rushing that Sunfire, which is kind of interesting as well. We got that stun coming in from Leona, getting that ulti coming in, and a Q as well, and Lee's going to take it. Scotty, you are on point today with your analysis, thinking Lee's going to be camping mid exactly right. And apparently...
It's a Leona, like, she got the stuns and then damage amplification from other people, so it's a pretty nasty combo. This might be their secret weapon too, so never know.
Yeah, and then just more and more laning, coming in from both sides. Again, like we said before previously, the game really hasn't picked up a lot, from both sides up until about the 12-minute mark. So, again, the gold count's still rather even. There's only about a 300 gold differential, but, looks like we're getting an ult in from Rammus, and he's just going to stand on top of her Akali's W?
Twilight Shroud.
Yeah, and then actually just a lot of presence in lane from this Tarek. Sivir doing what she can to just remain relevant and CS. 56 to 64. So Sivir is playing the catch-up game a little bit. But that being said, I mean Tarek has taken some of the CS for himself because he's utilizing a Targans. So I think they're probably pretty even in CS. Oh my gosh. Wow. Very, very nice stun there from Leo. Ult coming in from Leo. There's the dead Zen, and then what's going on with the Kali? And there's the stun, there's the exhaust. And yeah, there's no way she's escaping this.
Yeah, that Leo Lee Sin combo is really doing well. Like,
This is dirty. This could be it. You know, maybe this was what they were holding out on. You know, we're finally seeing GK really do some work here. But again, anything can happen here. That's the truth, right? Swimbird's team has won both the previous games. So this could be GK's time to shine, you know. But again, that Lee Sin, that Leo, this is, you know, this is it. You know, maybe they've been holding this out, and we're going to see some interesting bans for the next game. What do you think, Scotty?
I think they just they found something so crazy that it worked. And just more farming. Looks like Lee Sin is coming down to the bottom. Akali and Master Yi coming down to the river.
Coming out with that stun on the Iona, then that Q as well. Master Yi's going to go in. There's the ult coming in from Orianna. Still going to go looking for that damage, trying to take out that Orianna. She's going to get away, and Yi's going to take that double kill. Urgot actually ulting in, getting that nice hits in onto Susan. Urgot looking for that poison damage, slowly getting stunned out. Tarek's going to take it out. Oh, and can we get a double here coming in? And there's the double. Tarek doing so much work right now.
Zillion without an ult onto the Urgot. Could have turned that fight around.
Oh, but we got Yi going in. Swimbird's taking it out. 50 Shades of EA. And is he going to live here? Anything is possible. Running. And he might be living. Swimbird's doing work.
It's
He's
out.
3-1.
Oh, but Rammus is coming up.
Da-da. Da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, he's...
he's taking that blue. How do you feel about Sunfire Cape on Akali? I know that was an old school meta that a lot of people used to do on Eve back in the day. Is that still relevant, you'd say? Like a tanky Akali build?
Yeah, it's been popular this season. Because she already does quite a bit of damage with her base kit.
Oh, there's the stun. Lee Sin's back, going for round 2, and he's going to get that kill as well.
Yeah, Lee Sin just being cool.
Yeah, yeah, what else can you say?
Be cool.
Yeah, Zillion missing that stun, and looks like they're going to go in hard in the paint. No, but Rammus is going to show up a little too early. I mean, honestly, I think, you know, Rammus probably should have initiated that gank, but, you know, what can you do? And also, gold deficit really getting closed as well. The gap is, you know, the differential is decreasing every second. You know, it's actually only about 1,000 between both teams. That's honestly nothing at all. And again, like we said before, it's the 12-minute mark, really going into mid-game. That's the turning point mostly for BF. So let's see what they can do with this unconventional team that they have. Lee Sin actually is starting Dragon as well. So, I mean, GK is hitting all their marks, man. They're hitting their objectives. They're getting, you know, their early kills. They're getting the itemization. Scotty, how do you feel? I mean, is this a different team that you've been seeing the first 2 games here?
They look a lot more relaxed. They're probably not as pressured this game.
Oh, there's the Lee Sin going in.
Wow.
There's the W. Slowing them Urgot down. TSM Susan's going to get a kill. And then Zillion with the ult on himself. Let's see if Susan's going to pick up the double. Zillion's still at half health. Lee Sin's going in for the kill. And Lee Sin getting that kill on that Zillion. There's going to be a tumble in the jungle. We have Yi against Rammus. And what happens now is he retreats, not wanting to see that Akali in that 2v1 scenario. Again, only 1,000 gold differential. Now Leo's got some damage finally coming in. That exhaust comes down. Still an ult from Leona. Ult comes down, hits.
Man.
Is she going to solo the Orianna? No Q, no E, all cooldowns. There's the E. There's
him again.
And then he's got the kill.
Wow.
Scotty, I think I've seen everything today.
Yeah, all the Lee Sin ganks just put Orianna so far behind.
Oh my gosh. And you know, it's I don't know why she only has 1 tier right now. She might want 2. Yeah, this is super rough. You know, Oriana's Bay. But, I mean, to be fair, she does have that CS over that Leo. So, 1-1-5 versus 0-4-2. You know, so it's certainly possible. But, you know, we got that ult from Rammus coming out. Akali's making that decision. I guess she's going to stay to fight. Taking creep aggro. Can she deal with Rammus? Rammus is going to flash out after getting her from that Q. Very nicely timed. And looks like Akali's going to take that. I mean, because we take those. Letting her...
Sunfire versus Sunfire, like...
Yeah, she's not going to want to opt to take the tower hit, though. I mean, it's just... She goes in once into a taunt, and it's a wrap, you know. So she knows she cannot dive. Now, let's see if Lee Sin can, like, 3-shot. And we got...
Oh, wow, yeah. He's so fed from those mid-ganks.
Oh, we got that E going in, and goodbye, Oriana. But Yi is going to go in Swim Birds. You know, stuns aren't going to work here. Yi's going to be ulting out. Still, here's the flash, and Yi is going to be gone. Going to miss that E also coming in from Leona onto Akali, and Urgot's just going to keep pushing bot. Vodcav's doing work.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, taking that blue Lee Sin, you know, really doing work here. I mean, if you look, you know, 7-1 Lee Sin, I mean, what do you do with that? You know, that's just absolutely wild. You know, we have a 2-0 Rammus, 7-1 Lee Sin, 1-1-6 Leona, 2-0 Tarek, and, you know, a Sivir that's still keeping, you know, up with CS. You know, this is a team that we haven't seen yet today, but I'm excited that, you know, they've come into their own, playing their own strats, and having a good time. You know, this is how you have fun. And when you have fun, you always play better.
Yeah.
Now, does Refractometer, what does he do here? He slows Swim Birds. He's going in. Oh, are we going to see that kick? Oh, but he's got to go. And Swim Bird's going to get taken down by 50 Shades of KP. Rammus saying, no, get off my carry. Lee Sin picking up the assist for that. Oh, round 2. Are we seeing? Oh, there's the ult. Second time happening again. Leo making it happen. And there's the E, missing the kill.
The flash at the last moment.
Oh my gosh, and Zillion picking up the kill for that. Now 1-3, Leona down from 1-1 now to 1-2. Anything could still happen here, folks. 28.8 to 24.5, still a very close game. The gap is getting decreased though as time goes on. Again, we've seen the same thing from BF several times. And GK, again, you know, they're a great team, they're fantastic. But at the end of the day, they got to make sure they can execute going into mid game and eventually closing out at the end game. You know, so now I don't know. What do you think, Scotty? Do you think they can maintain what they've currently built? Do you think that GK can pull out the W here and take it to game 4?
Oh, it's definitely possible. They have quite the lead. We're just gonna see how team fights play out.
Oh, and then, no Q from Lee Sin. Just not quick enough, just outside of his range. He wanted it, but wanting it isn't enough.
Like, this series has been a lot of picks, like, not very many full 5v5 fights. Because BF has been just, like, killing them over and over, so they can't get a proper fight.
Has been destroyed.
Yeah, but again, what can you do, right? You know, so BF doing his job, trying to keep them where they need to be.
Yeah, just respawn and die again. That's all.
Ori's died so much this game, she thought that the patch made the entire screen gray.
God, yeah.
Killing spree.
Was going to get a nice ult there going in. Looks like he might be able to clean up and seeing Akali going in and doing damage as well. And there's the kill onto the Sivir. Can we get the Lee Sin and the shutdown gold as well? Looks like we might. There's the shutdown gold. Akali doing work, 3v1, and definitely no way with that Sunfire. But a 2-for-1 trade, but ends up being 4-2, you know, with the overall trades. Akali doing what you can, bud. Just not enough sometimes. And Ori still 0-6. It's such a difficult position for her to be in. I mean, you know, it's when you're that far behind as a mage in mid lane, you just have to accept your fate, you know, and just kind of continue to farm up, get the items that are going to make you a good utility mage, and just try to push forward. You know, we're seeing the Morellonomicon, that tier. So Ori's just trying to do what she can with her speeds up, with her speeds up, with her nice ult placement, and with her shields as well. So
there's not much you can do. Like you could try to farm back up. Otherwise, you're just like a glorified support.
yeah, and Ori's playing very well. I mean, you know, she's still retaining a level of relevancy this late into the game, even though she's that far behind. You know, it's honestly truly amazing.
Yeah, like Leona always has those stuns with Ori's name on it.
Yeah, so it looks like we're seeing Scuttles here. Might be going for Dragon, but they're actually going to push out. Tarek's done a little too strong.
Leona.
Leo doing work here. Ramus is going to come in, actually get ulted by Orianna, and then Ramus is going to help Lee Sin take out that Yi. And unfortunately, our Akali is just, you know, she's going to get melted. You know, there's nothing you can do. We have Lee Sin over here trying to take out Orianna. Wow. There's the Orianna kill. Lee Sin, no kick.
Shut down. Aced.
And an ace.
And an ace. Beautiful.
They have the Rift Herald buff on Leona, so she's going to continue to push down mid while they get Dragon.
That's a tier 2 tower and a Dragon for GK. Truly amazing. I mean, these guys have done everything they can to turn this around, and I mean, this is fantastic. You know, I'm excited to see, you know, how this game ends, because it's just phenomenal. Taking 30 gold for that ward. Good thing that he scouted out, and we're gonna see this ward over here.
Yeah, and you also have to note that the bot lane for BF doesn't have any flash. They both took exhaust cleanse. So once you stick to them, you're stuck on them.
Looks like Scuttle's gonna live here, actually.
Lee Sin.
Oh wow!
Oh,
wow, that was sick. Oh wow, and we out. Up. There's the E in from Leona. Up.
Zillion pain for that.
Blue team has slain Baron Nashor.
Looks like they're going to be taking mid-second tier tower. Lee Sin's going to get the kick, going in with the ult from Urgot onto that Lee Sin. Ult from Orianna, doing everything that they can to take out Lee Sin. Lee Sin's going to drop. Urgot's going to take him down. Ramus going in hard, not utilizing his ult yet, onto Akali. Akali out of energy, and they're just going to fart around in mid lane and still try to continue to make some play out of here. Flash from Orianna to move away after getting stunned by Tarek. Yi's going to come in, utilizing that Q, and opt not to ult in and push with Orianna at minimal mana. Now Zillion coming out from base, pushing them back. Still a nice Baron buff. And, you know, is there a play we can see made here, Scotty? What are you anticipating from this team? I mean,
yeah.
is this still GK's game to win?
Yeah, I mean, they have the Baron buff. All the lanes are pushing. So, they'll have to go for the mid
Oh my
play.
god, that was such a nice ward. Beautiful. Such a nice ward. Oh, collapse on Akali here. Looks like Tarek's going to cut her off. Looking for that stun. Even with that, Akali's still going to see if she can get away. Maybe a ward coming out here. Rammus, no Q. Everything's on cooldown and no E as well. Coming up from the other side, Zillion coming to speed up Akali, help her make her great escape. Now Lee Sin's down. Oh my god, he got the stun with the smite. Gonna go in, W out, but still doesn't know. Swimbirds, overconfident, not expecting an Akali here. And then looks like there goes the Swimbirds.
Action all over the map. They dive the Lee Sin.
Beautiful
Zillion
play.
gets away.
Ah, missed the E from Leona. Lee Sin's gonna go down. Do you continue to push here and try to, you know, remove some pressure from mid lane?
Yeah, I feel like they win that 3v3.
So you turn here. You turn and burn.
Their Baron buff did wear out, so looks like they're playing conservative.
All right, there's Rammus coming in. Gets the taunt off Orianna. Orianna's going to drop. Now, it looks like Zillion trying to do what damage he can onto this Leona, but Tarek's in a chase as well. Going in, sees the Zillion, still speeding himself up. Urgot and Zillion are going to run away and no longer chase. Try to go to that positioning behind the tower as well. Rammus not caring, maybe diving, not today. And he's going to push up that lane, possibly looking for the tier 2 tower from bot lane. Akali going to base right now as well. Lee Sin coming from his death, going toward bot lane as well. Dragon timer right now, Scotty.
Dragon timers, yeah, it's coming up in 10 seconds.
So it looks like blue team's getting ready for the dragon.
Yeah. Hell yeah, bud.
Hell yeah, bud. The dream is alive. And by the way, that is by far the best Master Yi skin because that's Chosen Master Yi.
Oh yeah, it's the chosen one.
The Chosen one indeed. Yeah, it looks
Chosen
like
one has a lightsaber.
hell yeah. Yeah, so Sterk gonna opt to get a stun if he can. There's the stun, there's the flash, there's the E. There's the spooky ghost.
Yeah, I like how the scanner now only shows like the red outline of an invisible champ.
Oh, it's the best, yeah. Oh, there's the stun. No ult here coming in. There's Orianna. They're doing a lot of nice team plays here. Oh my god, there's the stun. That was insane. Beautiful job from Refractometer. So nicely played. A little overly greedy. Leo doing what she can.
He takes the tower too long and pays for it. But will Rammus clean up?
I mean, Rammus is pretty big right now. Tarek going in, giving a little bit of health. Still has a stun to pull if Akali gets a little greedy, which is possible. You know, and again, I mean, everyone's low right now. Rammus could make a play right now. He's waiting for his cooldowns. He could theoretically get something off of our Tarek stun.
They make it back to the base.
Fully stacked Devourer there, though, right?
Yeah, Master Yi, he is getting pretty scary. Yeah, he gets the Yi sets.
The Yi sets.
Shut down.
And there it is, just like,
He melt the Tarek so fast.
so many procs. I mean, he's hitting so many times, doing so much damage. I mean, what do you do to that, you know? Just cow step that dude. And then now, finally, taking mid tower, you know, and catching up. And I mean, I guess they could keep pushing. I mean, you know, they have the damage maybe, but, you know, still scared. There's no Baron buff now, so it's still anyone's game. I mean, this is wild.
It looks like they will come back, and Yi is carrying pretty hard while Lee Sin does fall off late game.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Orianna's still 0-8 though, with 10 assists though. Again, Orianna kind of switching from the AP mid role to more of a support. You know, I respect the build that Ori's got going on here as well. A lot of CDR. you know, Merc Treads as well. Yeah, Urget's going to ult in here. Looks like Akali's going to go in, try and do some damage to Lee Sin. Rammus is doing everything he can to make a play here. Just burning him down.
Back, and Lee Sin gets so much damage off.
Oh, wow. I mean, that was just so much damage and living from Rammus as well. Finally going to take down that Akali, and then, wow. Oh my god, support battle.
Support fight. Oh, Carrick with the flash stun. But Zillion too fast.
Zillion is doing what he can right now. I mean, this is wild. He's sprinting as fast as he can to get away from this Tarek.
Just floating away.
And then you have Lee Sin here. He's so low, but he doesn't care. He just wants that tower, man. This is so hungry, but you know, what can you do? I mean, we're looking at that damage right now. We know how long they have. We're getting at least an inhib. And it looks like they might be pushing into bot as well.
Yeah, they just have to wait for that E to spawn to, like, say it's time to go home. Start recalling on a ward.
And Spooky Ghost.
Chasing them, like. Could potentially open up a Baron opportunity for the red team. This looks very risky, very desperate looking Baron.
Yeah, and I mean, it just takes one stun from Tarek to really set him off, and then the owner comes in.
Oh,
I mean,
and Lee Sin gets the Baron.
Wow. Refractor, jeez. You need to calm down, man. This is outrageous.
And a clean ace for GK. Like,
that could be the game. Scotty, can they end it here?
Yeah, they have a big minion wave up at the Nexus Towers. Yeah,
and there's the GG. Wow. Really nice job from GK bringing it back. A lot of respect for that. I mean, now it's 1-2, GK and BF, very strong teams and contenders. I'm really anxious to see how this plays out.